This video is brought to you by A12 Productions. Please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to enjoy the videos. Also, please try and comment and rate the videos. Thank you. Hello, this is A12 and this is my first Blender tutorial. So, let's get started. First open up Blender. You'll see this window pop up. And then the Blender window will open. Could take a while, could take a couple of seconds depending on the speed of your computer. My computer isn't bad, so it opens pretty quickly. Anyway, we're just going to go through a couple of basic controls. So, we have our default cube here, and if you have a proper mouse with a scroll wheel, you can hold the scroll wheel down and then move your mouse around to view that square. And if you don't like the view you've got into and you just want to go back to the default view, you can just press the number 7 on Numpad. If you can't do that, then if you don't have a Numpad, I mean, there is view controls. Then you can there's somewhere here you can emulate the Numpad. You can also emulate the 3 mouse button if you don't actually have a rotational wheel. But I'm just trying to find this emulator. Okay, so here it is. You go to System and Open GL, and then you click Emulate Numpad, and that way you'll be able to use the numbers on the top of your keyboard rather than a numpad if you don't have one. Anyway, if you don't want this big space up here blocking your view, you can grab it here and you can push it all the way up out of the way, and then you can bring it down when you need it. So I'm just going to push that out of the way for the moment. Okay, so now if you there's also another way you can look around. You can hold Alt and left mouse button. That also does the same. And then to get back into default top view, you just press Numpad 7. Make sure you have Numpad on, otherwise it won't work, of course. And this another way. Well, not another way. Another control is you hold Alt and Shift down, then left mouse button, and you can move around. So you can move away or near or away, etc. from your cube, the default cube. That's doesn't really need to be used that often, but it's useful to know. And if you don't want to use them at all, you can actually use your numpad. You can use 8, 4, and 6, and 2, and 2 will go up, 2 will go down, 6 will go up, 8 will go up. I mean, 6 will go right, and 4 will go left. So we can get into a nice sort of side-on view like that, just by using 2 and 4, or you can use 2 and 6 to go the other way. Anyway, that's one of the ways. Then again, you just press 7 to get back to top view. Then you can press 1 to get into side view. So now we're looking at the side of the cube here. And then you can press 3 to go into front view. So now we're looking at the front. I don't think you really ever use front view, but you do use top view and side view quite a lot of the time. Side view is useful for lining up your objects with the grid, and top view is good for just lining them up from the top on the grid as well. I'm just going to show you another thing. I talked about the grid there. You can, if you go, where is it? I think it's in controls. Oh yeah, here we go. You can you'll see the snap to grid, and then you can click grab / move, and then if you press that, that means whenever you move this square, it will snap to the grid. So you can't move it freely, you can only snap it to the grid. And to move it, you just press G. So if you press G there, then you can move it, and you see it's sort of snapping to the grid there. It's going exactly on the grid squares. I can't like move it around without it going in a sort of technical way. So I'm just going to put it back there. Another thing you can do, I'm using Blender 2.45, I believe it is. You can hold left mouse button. Oops. Hold the left mouse button and quickly do that. You can like draw a line with your mouse. It doesn't have to be such a huge line. You can just sort of do it slightly, and then it will also allow you to move. Although I think it's better practice if you use G, because it's just, as I said, better practice. Another thing, another basic command is you press R key, and you can rotate now. You can also snap to grid on rotate, and that will snap it to the grid on the rotate. Oops, that's a bit out of line there. Oh well, good enough. And then the final one is the size or scale, and you do that by pressing S, and then you can pull your mouse out to make it bigger, or put it in to make it smaller. So very useful there. You can